to make sure we leave room for questions and answers. It's good, you know, I said at the top of the talk when I sat down that we're talking about grants, but there's a lot more to fundraising than grants. So I wrote a couple of things down on pieces of paper. I'm just going to pass them around. We're going to pull it out and we're going to talk about it. Is that right? All right, good. So can you do me a favor and pull a piece of paper out and tell me what it says?
Have a mailing list. This is a non-negotiable.
Okay, here's the deal. I'm trying to get money into your center. It's kind of loud. I'm trying to get money into your center. How many of your centers, how many of you have a mailing list? Whew, this is awesome. It is critically important to make sure you stay connected with the people who like you. You have to make sure you stay connected to the people who like you. I don't care if one of your students or one of the children at your center just got an A, send that out to your mailing list. People have opted in. Do not just take email addresses and put them on your list because now you're spamming. But people who have opted in, according to the guidelines, we should be serving at least 250 families per year. And if your center has been open at least 4 or 5 years, you should have a mailing list of at least 1,000 people who have opted in to receive information and resources about your center. It is our responsibility. Don't forget, this is fundraising, and this is development, and this is getting money into your center. We just heard how a friend of a friend gave somebody's center money that they didn't even know about. How many of you forward emails of things that you like to your friends? We all do. Having a mailing list is critically important. Free service is MailChimp. I actually use MailChimp, but you have to be careful because it limits you at 2,000 emails per month. Constant Contact is extremely affordable. I recommend a service, not just somebody with an email address, because you want to make sure that you're able to open it and be able to gauge how many people are actually opening your emails. And you want to make sure that the campaigns that you send out are successful. Further, you want to make sure it's easy for people to opt out. Should they move? Should they not care? Should they be pissed off at you about something? They may not want to get your emails anymore. So I strongly recommend using some type of an email list service, such as Constant Contact or MailChimp, just to monitor your mailing list. We're going to go on to the next one. Let's pull something out. We got to get through these pretty quickly. If you can pull one out. And what does it say?
Hi, check is in. Take your message where the people are.
Okay, awesome. See, this is really me on the fly because you're pulling out anything. There's a whole bunch of them in there. We are content providers. Everybody who works at an FSC or is a parent, it is our responsibility to get the content that we have, meaning the resources, the connections, the hookups. It is our responsibility to get that information to our families. Some families are on Facebook, some are not. Some families have email addresses, others are not. Some people are on Twitter, some families are not. It is our responsibility to engage and use social media and technology to our own advantage. Social media is free. We cannot use antiquated, just because we're a nonprofit or we're associated with the government or we're a state agency, we can't really use that as an excuse anymore. We look antiquated. We have to use technology, implement technology, and if you're not sure how to do it, go to your technical resource coordinator to show you how to implement some type of tech-savvy engagement tool with your families. I guarantee you, don't forget, this is about fundraising and making money for your center. This is how we're going to be able to bring more money and more resources in. Utilize social media, utilize technology, utilize all the resources you have at your disposal. Got it? Okay, we're on to the next one. Pull it on out.
Individuals give more than corporations.
Oh, that is very true. Individuals give more than corporations. They give more frequently. Corporations give bigger money, but individuals give. Let's look at President Obama's campaign. I always use this as an example of giving. How many of you received some type of email, text message, something on your Facebook to give $5 to President Obama's campaign? Like almost everybody's hand went up. You take that $5